Hi, my name is Timothy Choi. I was born with cerebral palsy due to the lack of oxygen to the brain during birth as a result from the delay by a student midwife. I only have very limited body control, no speech, wheelchair bound and being fed through gastric tube. My law case in 2003 was dismissed by ridiculous bureaucratic excuses. Instead of being consumed by negative energy, anger and bitterness, my mum chose to encourage me to experience positivities by meeting people, traveling and taking part in various activities. Some may remember me as one of the martial arts students in CBBC documentary My Life the Karate Kids. With my hard work and dedication and the love of life over the years, I have won the Cerebra Funny Bone Award in 2009 for my ability to make people around me happy. And I have won the Jack Petchey Award in 2014 for my eye gaze performance with Haringey Shed Theatre Company, and being nominated for Sportsman of the Year by my Sanjuro Martial Art teacher Glenn in 2016. And I've just received a Mayor's Fund trophy last week for my volunteer work together with my devoted double trouble buddy carer Eddie. I'm 24 years old now. Looking back a few years ago, I decided to live independently before I turned 18. Since I was concerned about my parents who have been working so hard all these years to care for me with their own health problems. And I have already learned how to be taken care of by other people when my mum started to arrange me for residential respites to prepare for my independence since I was 10 years old. And she also enrolled me with trips to camps and foreign places with lovely volunteers like WizKids, with which I'm still a keen member. And the HPCT took me to the Easter trips to Lourdes a few times. So I always enjoy interacting with people to learn and experience different things wherever I go. Started from 2002. My beloved carer and art teacher Angela came to our lives through Family Link to provide short respite to my parents once a month. She's a wonderful lady who has opened up the world of art for me. After taking me to movie and shopping trips to begin with, she then started to share her love of art with me during her session at my home. She started with giving me choices of colors and tools, asked me what I like to pick and supported my wrist to let me glide around the surface of color paper, and asked me whether I would stop or adding more on each painting. And once we started this collaboration which we both enjoyed so much, it's like a hobby and therapy to me that I would ask my mum to call Angela for a session by looking at the phone and looking at the painting my mum hung over the wall whenever I like to do art. I even managed to call her name if I really eager to do art with her. She has been like a family to us. We've traveled back to HK, going for holidays and museum trips together, and always found something along the way to get inspiration for our art sessions. We even performed together with Haringey Shed when I was much younger. From 2002 till 2019, we've created over 100 of paintings. After my mum knowing that she's not the only one who found our art beautiful when a friend Maxine who encouraged her to share with others, she has made our paintings into postcards, posters and calendars etc. They are the best presents for a lot or different occasions. My 95 years old granddad and 93 years old godgranny still treasure the mugs with our art on them for their birthdays. My mum also displayed them for my 18th birthday party and raising money on my 21st birthday party by selling the print of them to help build my own place. After more than 3 long years of my mum's battles with different aspects to set up my private home when the government's placements failed, which costed my health dearly with 7 moves between different placements since 2015. I've finally moved into my own place in 2019 with my wonderful team of carers with Eddie as my live-in carer, like a guardian Buddha to me. My mum designed my home from scratch and also decorated it with super-size prints of our paintings gracing the living room. She said she'll dedicate a whole wall of her own place to display our paintings in the future. And when my mum met the wonderful pianist Fabio in 2019 while following his music in the tunnel at Victoria Station, she showed off our paintings to share the common love of art. Then Fabio was so kind to introduce my mum to join the Parallax October Art Fair for me so that other people could share our works of art. And we're so pleased that the fellow artists came to show their appreciation during the fair and got some of our paintings sold to the public. Mum and Angela have found a name together to represent us as Timongi for this fair, and make up some words to describe our art, which are color energy, happability and humanity. I hope you all can share our happiness. feeling energized and get some sense of humor with a touch of humanity whenever you see our art. Especially with the honors that Fabio invited us to come along to join his fabulous concert. Thank you very much for all your attentions and supports. Good night and farewell.